Hey, what's up?
Ready for book club?
I am obsessed.
This is the worst.
What do you mean?
What? No, idiot.
Welcome to book club. Welcome to book club.
Ooh. She's mad. Hi, everyone. Welcome back to book club.
Hey everybody, welcome back to Book Club.
The cats are freaking out.
The girls are fighting.
Mm-hmm.
And we got swig.
We got swigs. Thank you, Mormons.
The Mormons really fucking ate
They
with
did.
this one.
They ate with swig. Thank you for that. What do you have? Buttery beer?
I have buttery beer because we're watching Harry
'Cause we're
Potter.
watching Harry Potter. I have Texas tab because
Texas.
Texas, yeehaw. We just got back from the most ultimate girls trip. Maybe of all
It was
time.
the best girls trip ever.
We went to San Francisco, and it was beautiful, and we had a fun little time, and we went to
A
fantasy
Yule ball.
the fantasy Yule ball that second star events
Second
hosted
Star
it.
Events.
It was actually amazing. Time of my life. Loved it. We'll talk about that a little bit, but first I want to talk about the book that we were reading right before, actually two, because we can talk about Tangled and Tinsel as well.
Yeah.
We were reading Pucking Around, hockey romance. Can't even tell you who it's by anymore.
I think
Don't
it's
remember.
Emily Rath.
Emily Rath, and
Possibly. Roth?
this was my first genuine DNF. Like, actually. There was, I got like over 400 pages into it. Maddie got over halfway into it. Not even halfway? Whatever.
not.
But we really
Probably
gave
not.
it such, like, the fullest shot we could give it. We really did. And at first, you know, it had me hooked a little bit where I was like, okay, a little hockey romance, love triangles, where I thought it was going. No.
Little spice. Little crazy.
No, it was crazy. I'll give that. But then, you know, we decided to DNF that. I wanted to bring this up so we can compare the two. After that, we read, listened to the audiobook of Tangled and Tinsel by Katrina Tucci?
I have no idea.
Katrina something? I don't know. And that was also, like, Pucking Around is a why choose. Tangled and Tinsel is a why choose. They're both smutty books. Not even just spicy books.
They're
These are
smutty.
just smutty books. And there is a difference. And Pucking Around, why choose, was like about 200 pages in. The love triangle that I thought there was going to be some competition with, they ended up just deciding to all live together and, like, be this, like, family,
Throuple.
this, like, polygamy family. And then they brought in another guy who, like, wasn't really even into it, and he did it anyway. And there was, like,
I didn't get to that part.
I don't know, it just got, like, too crazy for me. And I was like, I felt exhausted after reading it. Like, I felt physically tired.
The dick ring was also
Yeah, motherfucker had,
Crazy.
one of the guys had, apparently it's called somebody's name. I don't remember the name.
Adam's ladder.
Adam's ladder.
No, that's not right. It's not Adam's ladder.
Cole's ladder.
Greg's ladder.
Steven's
It's somebody's
ladder.
fucking ladder.
Somebody's ladder. And it's his.
His dick is pierced
Yeah. All the
for
way
some
down.
reason.
Here's the penis.
That can't be fun to
Bow,
sit
bow,
through.
bow, bow. Yeah, he's just got barbells in his.
Also, when you get that done, do you have to be hard? Do they do it on an erect penis?
I don't know.
Is it soft and then, like, what does your
The
skin
only-
stretch when?
The only realistic part about this entire book was that, except for the girl, every other dude who saw this guy's dick, which in this book was many men, they were like, huh? Wait. Even the guy who wasn't into the whole throuple situation, the fourth man they bring in, third man they bring in, he was like, huh, how the fuck did you get that? Like, it was some comedic relief when it was necessarily needed. when it was like, okay, what the fuck is going on? And everybody'd be like, okay, no, actually, pause this freaky shit. What's on your dick? What is that? I didn't like it.
I don't like it either. I won't, everybody has their own thing. Some people like furries.
I'm going to call you weird, though.
I am going to call you weird. Some people also like have you seen the corset piercings on the backs?
Oh!
Nope. I don't like it.
God, I don't like it. I don't like it.
I don't like it at all,
And,
actually.
They do that at Ren fairs.
Sorry.
They do it where they like hang people from their piercing.
No. That's sick.
Sick.
I'm sorry. I don't even like nipple piercings on women.
I know.
Well, I actually,
most women could do many things. and
I
just be
like the
okay.
way they look in shirts.
Yes.
Like if I see a woman in a white tank top and I see that her nipples are pierced,
Yes.
I'm salivating at the
I
mouth.
feel like
I'm
that's
worse
why
than a man.
people get them because that looks cute.
Who is seeing your penis?
When men have
pierced?
little nipple rings and it's a legitimate ring, like a pirate, they look like Tiger King.
Get out of my face. Get out of my face.
Get out of my face.
First of all, why are you shoving your lifestyle down my throat? That's how I feel with men when they do, well, literally anything.
Yeah.
Get out of my face.
Get out of my face.
I don't like it. The piercing was weird.
It was weird. And then
But to each their own. I'm sure for some people they read that and they were like, fuck yeah. Also, I was having a really hard time imagining like the sex scenes with the piercings because, right, like you guys know, I have piercings. Like I've had my nose pierced.
I only have one in my ears, but I had a belly button piercing. And anybody who has piercings knows that
there's the ball.
there's the ball. And
So like I had my little this part of I don't know what it is. It's for headaches. I had that
no,
pierced.
tracheus?
Something like that. I got that pierced a few years ago because I have really bad migraines. And there's like for piercings like that and like your belly
still
button. No, the piercer fucked it up and it got infected.
Yeah.
So I had to take it out. But like for like belly button and like that piercing, like it's two sides. The ball, the stick, and then the other ball.
It's a dumbbell
And yeah.
or a barbell.
If I like moved wrong, like the ball. So all I'm imagining, right,
The ball would
is
twist off.
right. Like you're having sex and it's in, out, in, out. What is happening to the balls?
Yeah, are they falling out?
What
happens if they
What
fall
happens
out?
if it gets caught in her vacussy?
What do you do if the bar gets pulled out? You have to lift the dick
Also, well, that's if he was uncircumcised.
No. It's not on the edge of his dick. It's like on his like shaft.
What do you mean edge of his dick?
It's not on the edge of his dick. It's like
What edge?
Like the top. It's the I'm talking like the
An
regular-
erect penis. An erect penis
Yes,
is like
and
it's like
beep,
right
beep,
here.
beep.
Yeah, right.
What you have to get? It's like whenever you're trying to put your belly button piercing, and you kind of have to like stretch your
Oh,
belly
like
button.
flip
and,
your
like,
belly button?
Yeah. How do you get it? How are you getting it back
it's
in there?
Fink, 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 fink. It's not through the
I
dick.
know, but it's still in the skin. You still have to like fiddle with it.
Yeah, it's just like a.
No, what you have
But-
to put the stick through.
What if the ball comes off and then there's also
Gunk. You get
there's
gunk in piercings.
vacussy juices on the piercing?
What happens in the healing? What's this healing process like? Because what do you
Yeah.
mean? You piss and your junk is just in your pants all day long.
Also,
getting
when you're
yucky.
not erect, are they closer together?
Yeah, are they like stretchy?
I think we're putting too much thought into the.
Regardless,
into
it
the
was him
Addams
fucking
ladder.
around, and it was
Whatever.
nasty, and I wasn't into it. And there was a lot of. We learned what a breeding kink was. That's basically just the term for men
Nutting.
being like, "Oh, you got good breeding material. I'm gonna put a baby in you." They just really like to nut in girls, and I always thought that it was just because like guys didn't like to wear condoms. But like apparently,
No, like some of these guys like
they
really
genuinely are like,
are
I want you to have my
baby.
babies. Which could be freaky in my opinion. Why the fuck you thinking about babies so much when you're having sex?
No, literally.
Weirdo.
It's like that one Feyre and Reese scene.
Yeah.
Why did they do that?
Yeah, where he nuts as soon as he has a picture of the baby in his head.
That's
Ugh,
weird.
I don't like to think about it.
That's freak ass
That's
behavior.
freak behavior. I don't like it.
That is
I don't like to think about it.
freak shit.
I don't want to think about it.
Why are you getting off to children?
And we did DNF it, but if you don't want a spoiler for the ending, here's the ending.
Hey, be nice to him.
Sorry, there's a lot of animals happening. If you don't want a big spoiler,
Come
skip
here, my
this part.
decrepit pile of bones.
However, basically, they end up getting married. All 4 of them, they get married.
That's illegal.
I don't know how they do it, but I looked it up, and that is what happens in the ending. Super weird.
Well, that's also what happens in...
No, but they don't get married in that. So let's jump to Tangled and Tinsel. This was this Pucking Around was our first why choose, which basically means multiple men, why choose, have them all. We're starting to think that maybe
This is just a common theme
like
within
the group
why choose.
relationship is like the classic ending to a why choose.
Yeah, the polyamory
but
thing.
Pucking Around was damn near 500 pages, which is insanity. Tangled and Tinsel, we listened to the audiobook.
It was like 150
6
pages.
hours. Like, we listened to the audiobook in literally one flight.
Yeah, it was so quick.
And I think it was a good length. I actually liked Tangled and Tinsel significantly more than Pucking Around.
I didn't mind Tangled and Tinsel at
There was
all.
definitely some parts where I was like, okay, why would you say that? But there was no freak shit. It wasn't like interdating. Like, it wasn't like the girl's dating the guys and the guys are dating the guys and the guys are also dating the girl. It was like all of these guys like this one girl. It was a little bit easier for me to I'm like, okay, I see what's happening. In 150 pages, we're not switching it up too much. Pucking Around had a lot of different side arcs and different relationships happening. It was a lot and 4 different point of views.
What was the doctor's name in Pucking Around? Rachel?
Rachel.
She was the horniest motherfucker
She literally
on the
was
planet
horniest
Earth.
motherfucker.
That's, I think, the thing that I have the hardest time with like smutty books. It's like, it'll be like, she just came 5 times and she's ready for round 6.
No, she didn't.
No, she's not.
No, she's not.
No, she's not.
In Tangled and Tinsel, it was very realistic. The first time that the guys kind of did anything, she fucking fell asleep right after. Immediately fell asleep.
Yeah.
That's real.
You know what wasn't real, though? Them leaving her alone.
Yeah. Them just deciding that she could take a
She
nap.
deserves sleep.
No. They would have been like, hey, wake up. Wake up. What about me?
What about me? I want my dick sucked.
Yuck. So there was that. But also in Tangled and Tinsel, it was like a little weekend. They get snowed into a cabin. She doesn't have to quit her job. Like, she still has her job. She just doesn't work for these guys anymore because they were originally her clients. They all got snowed in at this cabin that she was interior designing for.
And they decided they wanted to bang.
They do this group stuff. But in Pucking Around, the main girl, it's like, I don't even know what happened to her job. But she basically was like, I want my job so bad. I'm a doctor.
She was so career
20
oriented.
pages in, not career oriented at all.
No,
anymore.
like she was actually having so many HIPAA violations.
Oh
it
my
was
God.
crazy.
Yeah, before anything happened in Tangled and Tinsel, the first guy was like, you're fired. Good, because they're working together, and now they are no longer working together. Great, but she still keeps her job.
Also, like, even if she
was
did
just-
still
they were
work
just
for
one
them,
or 2 clients.
like, even if she did still work
Yeah.
for them, that would be fine because she's an interior designer
Not a
and their client,
doctor.
not a fucking doctor fucking their patient. That's weird. Diabolical.
Yeah,
It's weird.
And like, I don't know. I thought Tangled and Tinsel was really funny. It was like a quick read. I think for that kind of book, why do you need 500 pages? You don't. You need 150 to 200 max. And I don't know. So it's not just that we don't like smutty or why choose. It's that Pucking Around was just bad.
Pucking Around was crazy.
It was so bad because I was having it. There was a couple moments with Tangled and Tinsel that I was like, whoa, whoa, whoa.
There was a
But-
few things where I was like trying to do the math,
Yeah.
and I was like, okay,
How
maybe.
did you get that in there?
First of all, that one part
What part?
where there's 2 dicks in her vacussy.
No, that was in Pucking Around.
That was also in Tangled and Tinsel.
No. They didn't do it.
Yes,
No,
they
it
did.
wasn't.
It was in the
I was
epilogue.
thinking of. No, it wasn't. It was in her butt.
They were both in her vagina.
Okay. Well, I don't understand how that's
How is that happening?
How is that?
How is that happening?
How is that happening?
How is that happening?
I don't get the science, but also,
I mean, I guess women push babies out of their
yeah,
vaginas.
I was about to say,
Maybe
2 dicks is definitely not the size of a baby. But like,
Breeding kink, maybe they're practicing to push a baby
I
out.
don't know. But they didn't mention any of the breeding stuff. I was happy with that.
Yeah, I was really happy that there was no like
The guys,
weird.
like, they weren't all getting married at the end. They were just like, hey, let's just all try to keep having sex with the same girl. And all the guys were like, okay. And they fought about it first, like fist fought, which is real. The men beat each other up. That's real. In the pucking around, these are pro athletes that were just like, well, we can just talk about our feelings about it on the couch.
No, they're not.
You're gonna beat each other up the second
Also,
you find
not
out.
even just like pro athletes.
Hockey players.
Hockey players.
You punch
You're
people
telling
on
me.
the ice for a living.
Literally.
And you're telling me that you both start fucking the same girl and you're gonna make little love letters about it to each other. No! You're gonna fight. You're gonna fight.
No, literally.
Weirdos. And they fought in Tangled and Tinsel. One guy had a black eye.
Yeah.
Probably would end up with a broken arm if we're being real. Probably would end up dead. Because boys can't control themselves.
Yeah.
I don't know, but Tangled and Tinsel was better. Pucking around was bad. And in Tangled and Tinsel, they didn't all get married. They were just like, yeah, we're just going to do this until, whenever. Even one of the guys said, like, I could marry her. But if I marry her, I'm not going to want to do all this group shit.
I don't remember that.
Yeah, he literally said, like, I wouldn't want to share if we were married.
See, that doesn't really track to me though, because like you've already shared.
Yeah, but guys get weird about marriage, I think. Where they're like, now I can do whatever I want as your boyfriend, but now I'm your husband. And now you're mine. And now you have to have my babies because I'm your husband. You're my wife.
Maybe if they take marriage so seriously, maybe they should get the memo themselves.
Yeah.
Because why are married men constantly hitting on me?
No, literally.
Like, I literally fucking swear I've probably been hit on by more married men than single men. Or when I say,
Men get married and they get entitled.
I'm married, I don't want you to give me your number. That's okay. What the fuck? What the fuck?
What the fuck?
What the fuck?
I would.
Like, you guys say, like, they say, they do get weird about marriage. You're so right. They're like, we're married now. You guys are the one not taking it seriously.
Yeah, men at the bar do not take marriage seriously.
Men at
We went out.
any
We went out
place.
over the weekend while we were in San Francisco, and like SantaCon was happening. Apparently, it's where San Francisco on their like bar street, everybody goes out dressed up as Santa. Super weird thing, but it was like kind of a younger crowd. Some like not younger, but like our age, like mid-20s to early 30s, somewhere in there. And genuinely, more because like obviously we're two girls at a bar. Like men are gonna come talk to us. More men walked away from me the second I was like, oh, I have a boyfriend, than they did when Maddie literally said, I'm married. Why are they running away faster to boyfriend than, which like, agreed, they should run away completely always.
Or, hear me out, they should just fuck off.
Literally. But like, especially to linger when they're married, is because they have a kink. They have a wife kink.
Ugh.
They like the concept of a married woman.
That's fucking weird.
It's weird.
No, men are freaks.
They're so fucking weird. There was a lot of freaks there.
Men are freaks. Rachel Price is a freak.
Yeah. Tangled and Tinsel wasn't too bad, but I don't
Tangled and
understand the
Tinsel
double
was-
peen thing. I don't get how that's happening. In my brain,
Mathematically,
I
It's
was
not
thinking
tracking.
it was one in Vaheen
right.
and one in her butt.
One in the front, one in the back.
Yeah.
Right,
that's
front
what I
door,
thought.
back door action.
That's what I thought was
Yeah,
happening.
for sure. Which makes sense.
For sure.
Like, that makes
That
sense.
tracks.
That made sense.
Yeah, but when you start putting two in the hole,
Why are there
There's no
two
room.
in one place?
no room for that.
And
Without an epidural,
how does your asshole not, or how does your vacussy not rip open to your asshole?
And these are not described as like little tiny pencil dicks. They're described as like beasts.
Oh, he's huge. He's gargantuan.
Gargantuan, big dick boy. No, when we started listening to Tangled and Tinsel at the San Francisco airport. We had our headphones on. We were like sharing audio, and Literally, this is us sitting in the middle of our terminal.
We were fucking dying.
We were freaking out.
I don't even want to know. Like,
So,
during
there
some
was no
parts, I
way.
know my face was red.
It was. Both of our faces were so red because what do you mean I'm listening to this girl get off with a shower head, say out loud
Somebody else, that
the-
man's
the
name.
3 men that are snowed into the cabin with her. She's in the shower. She says one of the guys' names as she's getting off with the shower head, walks out of the bathroom.
There he is.
And he's right there in the bedroom. He
On
heard
the
the whole
bed.
thing. What do you
Also,
mean?
it's not even like she just said like his name.
No, she
which
was
like
fantasizing.
like she literally said, spoiler alert, it's in the first 20 pages.
Amazing.
But it's amazing.
I thought it was so funny. I have never laughed harder at a smutty book than in that scene.
But she goes mid masturbation.
Also, who's talking
Who's
like that?
talking while they're
Who's
masturbating?
talking like that? Crazy behavior.
What?
That loudly in a house?
No, literally. Also, put the shower head back. Enough.
Yeah.
I've had enough.
I've had enough of that.
I've had enough.
Hear me out. Is it on her? Is she?
There's no way she's.
Or is she just using the pressure of the water?
What the fuck was the difference in what you just said?
Like, it's the head of the shower touching her labias.
No way.
Or is it she just...
It's gotta just be the shower
Okay,
pressure.
because I'm like, that's yucky.
No, that is yucky and unsanitary, actually.
Yeah.
Bleach that shit. Same with the piercing things. It's unsanitary.
Yeah, it's unsanitary.
But she didn't even just say like, oh, whatever the fuck his name was. She said like, call me a good girl or something.
Yeah. And then he
And then he was
out.
like, and then he was like, you need to say please.
No, because I would laugh. The fact that she did not run immediately back into the bathroom, slam the door, and lock it.
I would bury myself in the snow.
Yeah. I'd
And get frostbite and
head in the
die.
sand. Yeah, but I also wouldn't be doing weird freak
No,
shit like
I'm not
that.
doing weird. Who the fuck is masturbating in someone else's home?
People do that.
No.
People get weird and they do that.
The only way I would ever do that is if it was like, this is the end type situation, you know, when
You
he's
got
like,
one last chance.
and he's got one magazine. He's like, don't jerk off to my magazine. I'll jerk off wherever I want, Franco. Like that scene. You know, it's the end of the fucking world. Like, you need to get one last jerk off in. Like that was understandable.
Yeah.
Why you are snowed in for 48
Why
hours.
are you yelling somebody's name like you don't have control over yourself?
You do not need to be masturbate. If you need to masturbate at least once every 48 hours, there's something wrong with you. You don't need to be doing that much.
No, it's weird.
You don't need to be doing that much.
I agree.
You can't go 48 hours without molesting a shower head, freak.
Literally.
Relax.
Relax. And then they do a weird thing, and she uses the hot tub jets too on her
Bro,
pussy.
they are obsessed with the water. Also, who the fuck is fucking in the hot tub?
Yuck. The chemicals?
You're getting bleach in your vacussy.
Also, then they do all their freak stuff, and she just lays there. There's jizz all over her, and she goes to sleep.
I beg your finest fucking
That
pardon.
first time that she falls asleep, she says that she wakes up and she can't.
I'm gonna throw
She can still feel it on her. They didn't even wipe her off.
Oh God.
They didn't get her a rag. It's in the bed. Who's doing laundry? Also, you have to piss, okay? After
Can
you
we
do
talk
stuff
about
like this, you have to piss. You have to.
Yeah, you have to piss. You're getting
Your labias
First
are
of all-
gonna do that thing where they get swollen and they get itchy.
You're gonna get a UTI. Not only did you not just pee and you've got jizz all over you, now you're fucking in the hot tub in the actual jacuzzi with your vacuzzi getting jacuzzi water all up in it. Your vagina,
Is destroyed.
de-
You need to go to the gynecologist.
it is
immediately.
decrepit and sick.
Diabolical.
Sick. Can we talk about? I don't want to.
Please, what were you going to say?
The come play.
No! Okay. We have to talk about it. There is...
I didn't get to this part because I
There's a
got
part
really
in Pucking
scared.
Around. We've been talking about Tangled and Tinsel up until this point. There's a part in Pucking Around where they're all in the kitchen before they bring in the third guy. 2 guys, 1 girl. And the guy is having a coming out of the closet moment where he's like, I also want to dingle your donkle. Like, I want to get up in that pierced penis shit. Terrible. And they all 3 somehow end up with his jizz in all of their mouths. They like spit it into each other's mouths like fucking dolphins. And then they swallow it. Foul
fucking behavior.
Foul behavior.
You know, in elementary school when we had those clips of different colors?
You're on the red
No,
square.
your clip is in the fucking fire. To hell you go.
Terrible.
Disgusting.
Diabolical.
Why? First of all, why is there jizz in your mouth? Nope. Got an issue with it. I got an issue with it. Second of all, if there is jizz in your mouth, why the fuck aren't you spitting it out?
Well,
Third of all, if there is jizz in your mouth and you're not spitting it out, why would you then decide to mama bird that shit to the 2 other people that you're banging?
I have another thing I want to talk about because we need to change the subject.
Okay.
In Tangled and Tinsel, there is a moment where the girl is like, oh, I'm going to surprise the boys. I'm going to wrap myself up with red ribbon like a little present, and I'm going to cover all my bits, and then they can unwrap me like a present. And she's trying to describe this ribbon, saying that it's fancy ribbon, it's velvet ribbon, okay? But I cannot understand how thick the ribbon is.
You got so much more detail out of this book than I did.
I was really focused on this part specifically because I was trying to picture it. I was like, okay, she's fully wrapped herself up over her ninnies, over her vacucci, like she's covered, and describes it as like a G-string, but she's moving around a bunch. I'm like, okay, is this like little, how wrapped up is this bitch? Like she's getting, like she's walking around, she's dancing, like she's doing all this shit, baking cookies. I don't understand how it is wrapped. I don't get it.
Probably did a piece around her boobies, a bow.
She said it was all connected. That it was
okay,
wrapped
so
around.
that's what I heard, and I immediately thought, hold this. I immediately thought, like, overalls, right? Overalls. Bows. One line, just like...
Okay, so here's what I
like,
was thinking.
and then I was thinking, oh, that ribbon is flossing
Flossing
her labias.
No, but apparently...
Majora and Minora.
Apparently, it's covering
well,
her lippies. Like the way
first
the
of all,
swimsuits do.
You guys have never seen a real vagina.
No, literally. And so apparently it's wrapped around. She does like a whole wrap, loops it through, and then does some magic
No, she doesn't.
here, and then somehow ties it back up into a bow. And then apparently you unwrap the bow and it all falls off.
No, it doesn't.
I don't understand. And then it gets even grosser because they, like, somehow, I don't remember what happens exactly, but somehow the ribbon gets wet in a way. And then they try to actually unwrap it, and apparently it's sticking to her, and they have to peel off said ribbon.
Do you think that when authors write schmexy scenes, that it's because it's something that they've, like, experienced or done?
I sure as fuck hope not.
Because how the fuck else are you coming up with it? If someone, like, put a gun in my head and said, describe a sex scene, I
Well, 'cause
wouldn't.
I think it's, I don't know, the smut writers, maybe. But, like, okay, we were talking about this in the car yesterday. Smut is pucking around, Tangled and Tinsel, shit like that. Spicy books, I wouldn't even count ACOTAR as a spicy book.
ACOTAR's not
but-
spicy.
Like the Twisted series, Twisted Hate, Twisted Love by Anna Huang, those are spicy books. They have a lot of spice in them, but they also have...
They do have a plot.
They have a plot, and they're very well written. I loved them. We have an episode on them. It's a great, funny episode. Love it. Go watch it.
I'll watch it.
But those are spice books, and in those, I highly doubt Anna Huang has had a bodyguard tell her as a princess to crawl across the floor of a castle.
No, but
that's
probably crawled.
Yeah, probably at one point. But there's also there's in the first one, the girl gets nutted on in a bathroom, and the guy is like, "Don't wipe your leg off. Just pull your dress down and walk around." Just yucky. I doubt she's done that.
I doubt anybody's done that because the nut is going to drip.
It dries, and then it just stays there and is yucky. That's just what happens.
No,
Yeah, it's yucky, gross.
that shouldn't be what happens.
But when you read smut, it gets so bizarre that I'm like, whoa. I need to picture the
Whoa. I don't watch enough Pornhub for this.
At all, actually.
I'm not just scrolling through. Do you think that's what they do? Maybe, perhaps they just go through Pornhub and look up the most rancid shit you've ever heard.
No, because smutty books are mostly targeted to women, and I don't know of any porn targeted to women.
That one app.
Apparently, there's an app. I don't know what it is.
It's called Brit or something. Quinn.
I don't know what it is. Somebody let us. I mean.
Yeah, if anybody knows what Quinn is.
I saw a thing on TikTok about it, and I was like, whoa, what the
what
fuck
is
this?
We tried to do a whole deep dive, but we didn't get really far.
We
So
didn't try that hard.
no, I said, what is Quinn?
And I said, I
And
don't
she
know.
said, I don't know. And I said, I think it's this.
And we scrolled. But yeah, if anybody knows what that is, just out of curiosity, what the fuck is that?
Yeah. Weird.
Anyways, that was our experience.
With-
and then also we went to a fantasy ball.
Yeah. It
We
was
got
really
dressed
fun.
up in ball gowns with other people in ball gowns. It was at San Francisco City Hall. It was stunning.
It was beautiful.
There was, that TikTok guy was there.
Tamlin.
That Tamlin looking motherfucker with the blue eyes and the girlfriend, and they do the stuff, and he's like a model for the covers of books and stuff.
I think I saw his girlfriend at the end of the night, and she was so beautiful.
Was she there?
I think so. She was so beautiful. She was the most beautiful. First of all,
Long blonde hair?
no, that's what I thought. I thought she had long blonde hair, but I saw another girl. Maybe she was just in his general vicinity. But every girl there, first of all, was the most beautiful girl I've ever seen.
Every girl there was so beautiful, and everybody was so nice. There was moments where we I don't know, Maddie could set her purse down, and we could hop around and dance and whatever. I wasn't worried for a second
No.
that anyone was going to steal your shit.
It was so
It was so nice. And it was so much fun. The pictures were amazing. You were taking pictures. There'd be girls complimenting you left and right. There was no passive aggression. There was no mean. There was nobody mean ever. Everybody was nice.
It was so nice.
It was the most magical experience. The venue was beautiful. They did a lot of scavenger hunt type things with we all got sorted through the Discord into different realms, and it was a whole they created this whole fantasy storyline for the ball and the kingdoms. We didn't participate.
We didn't
in
go
that
all
stuff.
out.
I think next time we should.
Next time we will, yeah.
But the whole weekend, because we wanted to spend more time just exploring San Francisco.
We
but
also
the
hadn't
whole-
had a girls' trip since 2022.
So we wanted to just hang out together, but we want to go to the next one. They do a couple of them a year where they all weekend in San Francisco. They had a book crawl the day before. If you had VIP, they did a movie night. They had all these different locations. People were meeting up to make friends at the ball beforehand. It was so much fun.
It was such a fun
Everyone
experience.
was considerate. The music was amazing. The two girls that hosted it had the most beautiful music taste and looked beautiful. We asked them. We were we didn't know who was hosting it. The girls that were there, we didn't know who they were. We were taking pictures on these grand staircase, and apparently we stopped just the first two girls that we saw. And we're like, "Hi, could you take a picture for us?" Turns out it was the girls running the whole shindig. So shout out to them. I know one of them's name is Lauren.
MJ.
MJ and Lauren. Love those girls. Thank you. Your ball was beautiful.
And we can't wait for another one.
And you're magical. And everything about it was magical. I don't know. Seeing that Tamlin guy there was freaky, though.
There were so many TikTokers there.
There was a lot of TikTok. I mean, it was basically like one big photo op
Yeah.
with good music. Because we took a ton of fucking pictures. And also still had time to dance. And the hors d'oeuvres, the food, bumped.
The prosciutto.
The prosciutto, delicious. And they had these little sandwiches, like these little sliders, amazing. I didn't love the stuffed mushrooms, but they like weren't that bad. I just don't like stuffed mushrooms. The drinks,
try a stuffed mushroom.
they were okay. The drink, they had like an open bar. It was like mixed pre-made cocktails that were like themed and had edible glitter and all of
First
them.
of all, the edible glitter was life-changing.
Amazing. I'm gonna put edible glitter in
Everything.
my water. I want it in my water.
Everything. Literally same.
I want it in my swig.
Yeah.
But they weren't very strong, so that was kind of a bummer because I wanted to get a little litty, and I was completely sober. But that's okay because I still had a great time.
It was so fun.
It was so fun. It wasn't even too crowded.
No.
I feel like it was the perfect amount of people.
Yeah. I agree.
The only thing we didn't get to do was like they had one of those photo things where the light spins around
360.
you, a 360 photo thing, and the line was so long that we didn't get to do it. So that sucked. And also they had that TikTok artist. There was a girl who was painting live. She paints the black and white paintings on TikTok. I can't remember her name, but Second Star Events has posted her all over the place. And apparently she was doing a painting there.
For an auction.
It's literally up for a silent bid, which
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, well, I know damn well I'm not going to be able to afford that painting because there was definitely some people there spending big bucks. But it was so beautiful. But she is releasing prints of it. I would really like to buy a print.
I would really like to print, yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, I don't know. It was amazing.
It really was so much fun. It was like...
And we looked good.
It was like a 10 out of 10 experience.
Yeah, I would definitely go to another one.
Teenage me would absolutely bully the shit out of adult me.
I mean, I was a theater kid, so I think teenage me would have been like, oh, hell yeah. That's fucking cool.
No.
But would have been embarrassed about posting about it. I don't really give a shit anymore. This is what we do. We have a fucking
no, I
podcast
don't give a fuck
where
anymore.
we talk about pierced penises.
Also,
So-
teenage me was just a diabolical cunt. So,
I
like,
thought you were great.
thank you. But, like, I was an asshole for a really long time. I mean, I was a choir kid. It's not like I was fucking cool. I was a fucking
You were
nerd.
the tennis captain. That's pretty cool.
That's lame.
I thought it was
I
cool
was
'cause
in
you were good at tennis.
choir, and I was captain of the tennis team, and also in National Honor Society. I was like
Everyone and their mother was in National Honor Society.
a
except for me.
nerd. You had to do volunteer time to
Yeah,
do it.
that's why I wasn't doing it.
No, that's really fair. But like, it was nerdy. But like, she
Yeah.
was still a bitch, and she would have absolutely been so mean to 24-year-old me. But I don't even care because
I had a
it
great
was
time.
so fun.
It was so fun.
was so
She would have been
fun.
glad that we did it together.
Yeah.
And she would have loved our San Francisco adventure. I think we
Yeah.
should move to San Francisco.
I agree.
I agree. That's all, folks. That's really all we've got. Was a little recap of our girls' trip, the smutty
And
books, and
smut.
the ball. It was amazing. Go to our Instagram if you want to see pictures from the ball and from San Francisco. You should just go to our Instagrams anyways.
And follow us.
Follow us on BookClub. Follow our regular Instagram. Follow us on Fable, on Goodreads, on TikTok. Subscribe on YouTube. Watch on Spotify. And
We'll see you next
we'll
time.
see you next time.
Love
Bye.
ya.
Love ya.